Under the relentless Samaritan sun, a parched and dusty landscape stretches to the horizon, shimmering with heat. Jesus and his disciples walk along the road, their weary faces reflecting the harsh conditions of Samaria. Each step kicks up clouds of dust, a testament to the arid environment they traverse. The intense heat beats down, testing their resolve as they continue their journey, their figures silhouetted against the sun-baked earth. They press on, undeterred by the challenging terrain. Beneath the scorching sun, Jesus arrives at Jacob's well, the ancient stones whispering tales of centuries past. Exhaustion weighs heavily as he lowers himself to sit, his weariness palpable against the timeless backdrop. The distant town of Sychar shimmers in the heat, a destination for the departing disciples. Their figures diminish with each step, silhouettes against the vast, sun-baked landscape. Jacob's well stands as a silent witness, its weathered facade a testament to enduring hope in weary souls. The sun beats down, casting long shadows as Jesus finds a moment's respite, alone with the ancient stones. The disciples step into Sychar, a city pulsating with life. The air is thick with exotic spices and vibrant chatter. Vendors call out, their voices weaving through the crowded market as they display colorful wares. Locals engage in spirited bartering, their gestures animated under the bright daylight. Every corner bursts with activity, a symphony of commerce and daily life unfolding in Sychar. Under the harsh daylight, a lone Samaritan woman approaches Jacob's well, her figure silhouetted against the ancient stone. The large clay water jar on her shoulder emphasizes her burden, both physical and emotional, as she trudges forward. Her weary gait speaks of a life marked by hardship and isolation. Eyes downcast, she avoids the gaze of others, a silent plea for invisibility in the unforgiving landscape. The well stands as a stark reminder of community, yet she remains on its periphery, an outsider in her own land. Under the sun's warm embrace, Jesus stands by Jacob's well, an oasis of ancient stones and whispered histories. A woman approaches, her footsteps echoing softly as she readies to draw water from the depths. Jesus' voice, gentle yet tinged with weariness, breaks the silence. "Will you give me a drink?" The woman pauses, startled, her gaze meeting Jesus's in a moment pregnant with unspoken questions and budding curiosity. Under the bright sun, at Jacob's well, a Samaritan woman eyes Jesus, her expression a mixture of distrust and curiosity. Her stance is guarded, her arms crossed as if protecting herself from the stranger's gaze. "You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman," she challenges, her voice laced with ancient animosity. "How can you ask me for a drink?" she questions, her words hanging in the air between them. The well stands as a silent witness to their unfolding encounter, a place of meeting and potential conflict. Sunlight warms the ancient stones surrounding Jacob's well. Jesus sits calmly, his face a beacon of serenity by the well. His gentle eyes reflect a profound depth of understanding. "If you knew the gift God has for you," Jesus begins, his voice soft yet resonant, "He would have given you living water." Jesus finishes, offering both challenge and hope. Beneath the scorching sun, an ancient well casts long shadows, a silent witness to an unfolding encounter. A woman regards a man with a piercing gaze, her expression a mixture of curiosity and disbelief. The well looms between them, its dark depths mirroring the unfathomable questions in her eyes. "Sir, you have nothing to draw with," she challenges, her voice echoing in the stillness. Her gaze intensifies, questioning, and the well is deep. A final skeptical inquiry hangs in the air. "Where can you get this living water?" Bathed in sunlight, Jacob's well stands ancient and serene, a silent witness to centuries. Jesus gestures gently, his words carrying the weight of eternity. His presence, a beacon of hope. "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again," Jesus proclaims, his voice calm yet resolute. "But whoever drinks the water I give will never thirst," he promises, his gaze filled with divine compassion. Under the bright sun, a woman stands before Jacob's well. Her expression, a mix of awe and intrigue. Her gaze is fixed on the ancient stone, drawn by the well's silent promise of cool, refreshing water. A hopeful plea escapes her lips. "Sir, give me this water. Then I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water," she adds, her eyes reflecting longing. The sun glares down on Jacob's well, baking the ancient stones. Jesus, serene against the harsh light, looks at the woman with profound gentleness. His gaze is steady, filled with a quiet strength that belies the desolate landscape. Jesus speaks softly, his words carrying the weight of truth. "Go, call your husband and come back." Sunlight bathes Jacob's well. As a lone woman approaches, her figure framed against the ancient stone, she pauses, the light dancing on her face, revealing a fleeting vulnerability in her eyes. A subtle shift in her stance betrays a hidden conflict, a story etched in the lines of her face. Her voice, soft yet firm, carries across the tranquil space. "I have no husband." The well stands as a silent witness, its depths mirroring the secrets she keeps. She stares into the water, the sunlight reflecting off its surface, obscuring her true emotions. Sunlight kisses the ancient stones of Jacob's well, each groove whispering tales of ages past. Jesus sits serenely, his eyes meeting hers with an ocean of understanding. A gentle breeze rustles through the trees, casting dancing shadows on the timeless scene. With gentle compassion, Jesus speaks. "You're right. You've had 5 husbands, and the man you're with now is not your husband." At Jacob's well, a woman's eyes widen, shock and realization mixing as she understands Jesus' true nature. She is stunned, a profound revelation dawning on her face in the bright daylight. Nervous energy sparks within her, a visible tremor as she abruptly shifts the conversation's focus. "Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain," she begins, her voice tinged with a sudden defensiveness. "But you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem," she says, challenging him. The air thickens with unspoken tension as their gazes lock, a silent battle of beliefs unfolding. Bathed in sunlight, ancient stones enclose Jacob's well, a silent witness to centuries past. Jesus, his face serene, stands before a small gathering, his presence commanding the still air. His voice resonates across the parched landscape, carrying the weight of prophecy and change. "A time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. True worshippers will worship in spirit and truth," Jesus declares, his words challenging ancient traditions. Bathed in the golden sunlight, the ancient stones of Jacob's well stand silent, enduring witnesses to history. A solitary woman approaches the well, her face etched with a hopeful earnestness. The sun reflects in the deep waters, mirroring the profound anticipation in her eyes. Her voice, soft yet resolute, carries on the gentle breeze, filled with unwavering belief. "I know that the Messiah is coming," she declares, her words echoing with ancient prophecy. Sunlight blazes upon Jacob's well, heat shimmering off ancient stones. Jesus stands, weary but resolute, near the age-old well. His unwavering gaze pierces the shimmering heat, intense and knowing. A profound declaration hangs in the air, weighted with destiny. "I, the one speaking to you, I am he," Jesus proclaims, his voice clear. His words echo around the well, a promise unveiled in the desert sun. At the edge of Jacob's well, a lone woman stands, the Texas desert sprawling behind her. Overwhelmed, she gazes into the well, her face etched with raw emotion. Speechless, her eyes widened, reflecting disbelief and awe. The vastness of the desert mirrors the immensity of her sudden revelation. Under the bright day, the disciples return to Jacob's well, a mix of curiosity and surprise etched on their faces. They witness Jesus engaged in deep conversation, with a Samaritan woman near the ancient well. An unusual sight unfolds before them, challenging their preconceived notions and expectations. A respectful silence blankets the scene as the disciples observe from a short distance. None dare interrupt, sensing the profound nature of the exchange between Jesus and the woman. Their expressions reflect a blend of awe and contemplation as they absorb the unfolding moment. Beside Jacob's well, a woman's figure is silhouetted against the bright daylight. A water jar, forgotten. She turns abruptly, her movements urgent and filled with purpose. She begins to run towards Sychar, her bare feet kicking up dust on the path. Her face is radiant, reflecting a hope so profound it transforms her features. Each stride is imbued with a newfound lightness, casting off old burdens. She is running headlong into a future painted with the colors of revelation. A woman bursts into Sychar's town square, her urgent cries piercing the air. Her face is flushed with excitement, her gestures frantic as she seeks attention. Her voice echoes off the ancient stone buildings, drawing curious eyes. "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did," she cries, her words hanging in the air. A hopeful question trembles in her voice. Could this be the Messiah? The townsfolk begin to stir, a mix of skepticism and intrigue on their faces. A surge of people floods from Sychar, their faces a mix of wonder and expectation. Driven by the woman's words, they journey with resolve, a river of souls flowing towards destiny. The road to Jacob's well becomes a path of pilgrimage, each step echoing with anticipation. Dust rises with each footfall, a testament to their urgent quest, a physical manifestation of belief. Their collective hope etches lines of eagerness onto every face, a portrait of shared conviction. The landscape transforms into a canvas of human spirit, painted with strokes of faith and curiosity. Sunlight illuminates the stones of Jacob's well as Jesus stands, his face serene, ready to teach. A crowd gathers, their expressions a mix of curiosity and hope, drawn to Jesus' presence. As Jesus speaks of God's kingdom, understanding begins to dawn in the eyes of the Samaritans. A sense of acceptance and peace spreads through the group, binding them together in newfound faith. Under the bright Sychar sun, Jesus teaches, his words echoing through the ancient city. Days pass, and the seeds of faith take root, blossoming in the hearts of the Samaritans. More and more Samaritans become believers, drawn to the light of his teachings. A community transforms, their faces reflecting newfound hope and understanding. A panoramic view unfolds, revealing Sychar bathed in the golden light of day. The seeds of faith have taken root, transforming the town into a haven of peace and hope. Smiles abound as the community thrives, reflecting a shared sense of renewal. Sychar stands as a testament to transformation, its heart filled with newfound serenity.